Hi everyone, hope you're doing good. In this video, we're gonna learn about update and delete from queries in SQL. This is going to be the ninth part of our SQL series, so let's get started. So first of all, what is update query? Update query is a query in SQL that is used to update or modify the existence data that a table holds. For example, let's say an employee gets a raise in his salary or his designation changes. So in order to change his existing salary or in order to change his existing designation, what we do is we use the update command. So in the next point, you see the syntax of update table in SQL. So the keyword update tells SQL which table do we want to change. The set clause tells SQL which column should get a new value, which column will have the value changed. And the where clause decides which employee's records will be updated. For example, if an employee's salary changes, we update only that employee's salary instead of updating the entire table. And one very important thing over here to remember is that we have to use the where clause with update table. If you forget about the where clause, SQL will update the data for all employees, which can be dangerous for the database itself because the entire database will be ruined. So what we do is that we update the specific row or the specific entry that needs to be changed rather than updating or modifying the entire data inside that table. So update table is used to update or modify the existing records that a table holds. Hope you understood this concept clearly. Now let's move towards the delete from query in SQL. See, sometimes instead of changing data, we want to remove the record completely. We want to remove some specific record completely. For example, if an employee leaves the company, what we'll have to do is that we'll have to delete that specific employee's record from the database or from the table. So for that case, we use delete from command. The delete from command is used to permanently remove rows from a table. Over here, you're seeing the syntax of delete from query in SQL. So over here, delete means to remove the data. The keyword delete is specifying the removal of some data. The delete keyword means to remove data. The from keyword tells SQL which table the data should be removed from. you know and just like update, we have to use where clause over here as well. The where clause is very important. If we won't use the where clause, what it will do is that it will remove all employees data from the database. The table will become empty, so you have to use delete from query very carefully. Hope you understood both concepts very clearly. The update table is used to update or modify the existing records inside a table, and the delete from query is used to remove or delete the specific data from a table. So that's pretty much about the theory part. Let's move towards the practical. So as you can see, I'm inside my SQL server right now. So let me open the database first. So I'm gonna go to the info database and I'm gonna go to the employee table, EMP table. So over here you can see that I've added 4 entries into this table. So first of all, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna update this 5 into 4. As you can see, there are 4 entries, but I've written 1, 2, 3 and 5. So instead of 5, there should be 4. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna change this 5 into 4. So let's do that. So in order to do that, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna add update. The table name is EMP and set, then id is equal to let's it was 5, then 4, where let's say the name of that person on the fifth id was Steve. So let's add Steve over here. So what it will do is that it will set id to 4 where the name of that person would be Steve. So you can see that it has been updated successfully. So let's go to this table. So as you can see, it has been changed to 4. So that's what we did. Let's do another thing. let's change this marketing manager to senior marketing manager, right? So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna write update and then table name employee emp, then use keyword set, and then designation is equal to let's say senior marketer, where the designation is equal to I guess it was marketing manager. I think it was marketing manager. Yeah, it has been changed. So let me see. So as you can see, the marketing manager has been changed to the senior marketer. So this was the update table. Now let's say that I want to delete this entire row. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna use delete from query. So I'm gonna go back to my SQL query writer, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write delete from and then emp, and then I'll write where name is equal to Steve. So what it will do is that it will remove the instances of Steve from our table. See, it's asking me to confirm, so I'm gonna confirm it, and it has been deleted successfully. See, the fourth one has been deleted. Let's say I want to delete the second one as well. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna write it again. Delete from and then the name of the table, that is emp. Then I'm gonna write let's say id, where I'm gonna use where id is equal to 2, and then I'm just gonna hit go. See, it's asking me again for confirmation. I'm gonna confirm it, and now it has been deleted successfully. Now let's change this 3 to 2 as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write update table name emp, and then let's say set id is equal to 2, where id is equal to 3. So what it will do is that it will update the id to where it was written 3. The second one we have deleted that. So let's go to our table. So as you can see, that's 1 and it's 2. So these two are left. The other the two that were there, we have done update and delete to them. So I hope you understood this concept of update and delete from queries and SQL. I'll catch up with you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.